Nowadays, liberals are complaining about a lot of things. Seems like there is a new thing that is coming up on a daily basis. One of them is complaining about not being equal. And my lord, is that not a joke? Hey, come here. You, come here. Listen closely, because I don't know if there's a deer outside of my window who thinks he's less equal than a hog in nature. We are all equal in America. What? Yeah, read the 14th Amendment. For black people out there who are still complaining about their ancestors being slaves, let me ask you a question. Were you ever on a plantation? Have you ever seen a plantation? Have you ever picked cotton? Have you ever had your back whipped? No? Then stop talking about it. It's not your issue. It was your ancestors' issue. There is a huge difference, and let me explain why. It's like a Jewish person blaming all of their issues on every German descendant because of the Holocaust. But they don't do that. Why? Because it's not their issue now. It was their ancestors' issue. That's like me not eating Japanese food because they took my grandpa as a prisoner of war when he was 18 years old. Nope, I love Japanese food. My grandpa couldn't eat a grain of rice after he got back from that. But is that my issue or was that my grandpa's? Why do I need to hold on to that? The only reason why I would is if I generalize things. But when you generalize something, that is called being racist. Are all Japanese people bad? No. Are all white people bad? No. Are all black people bad? No. At one point in history, maybe. I mean, seriously, how the hell are we supposed to change the past? I know the movie Back to the Future was really convincing and looked really real, but time machines don't exist. I promise. So let me get this right. White people on the very far left are apologizing for their skin color and for their white privilege. Congratulations, you have hit a whole new level of ignorance. Somewhere between Forrest Gump and Joe Biden. Somewhere in there. So these people on the far left generalize white people by saying they have privilege. Guess what? You're white too. Oh, well, no, we don't have it anymore because we said sorry for the color of our skin, man. Come on. I mean, look at all these Black Lives Matter protests. Look at how many of those people are white. How does that make any sense? I'm sorry, but what do you want me to do? Do you want me to get a can of spray paint and spray myself pink and hold one leg up all day? Then what will be the next trend? Flamingos are racist? Screw you, man. You have flamingo privilege. No, don't bring that around here, man. We don't like flamingos. Come on. So I'm going to bring up a few points for y'all to think about here. Why is there nobody talking about the police officers who gave their lives serving America this year? But as soon as a cop does his job and brings a criminal to justice, there are riots. Double standard much? Why is it that people can't say all lives matter, but there are kids that can say that white lives don't matter, and it gets no media coverage? Why is it that black conservatives like Officer Tatum and the conservative twins are called Uncle Toms? Because they aren't buying into the Black Lives Matter movement that victimizes black people. Why is it that the NFL can allow players to put names like Jacob Blake on their helmets who sexually assaulted his ex-girlfriend and then fought cops when they came to serve him a warrant to bring him to justice? Why is it that I can't support my president openly without being called racist? Guess what? You already think I'm racist because I'm white. So I support President Trump loud and proud because it makes no difference. People, we need to get rid of the delusion that is going on in America. People hear something in America right now like a black man was shot by a white cop, and without doing any of their research and knowing all the information, they go out the next night and cause one of the most destructive riots so far this year. Guess who that was? Jacob Blake. He fought the cops. He had a knife. They were serving him a warrant for sexual assault. Do your research, people.